Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sauce, and back again with some more First Descendant. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this video done real quick because I think either tomorrow or the next day they gonna put out a patch that's basically nerfing the new boss and the new dungeon, the Receptor, the Supermassive Receptor. So they're gonna end up, well, I don't know how bad, the nerf is gonna be. I guess they're gonna adjust its health, the boss's health, depending on how many players are in a squad. Obviously, if your squad is maxed out, if there's 4 players, that motherfucker is mad tanky. I can't even lie. Cause he got a lot of I think he got a lot of skill, a lot of crit hit resistances, and he has a lot of multi-hit resistances, so not a lot of damage can be done to him. Hopefully they don't hit him too hard, because he was making this dungeon pretty damn fun, for me at least. Actually, I think this is one of the better content, one of the better pieces of content that they done put out for this game in these past couple of months. I won't really fucking with Axion too much. Axion got boring pretty quick. Same thing with Void Vessel. Void Vessel became boring and repetitive, like really repetitive fast. However, this new dungeon, Supermassive Receptor, I like it. I like the aesthetic. I like a lot about it. I like the boss. The enemies are, not too bad. If you're not paying attention, you can die pretty easily. Harris was made for the last boss, I'm not gonna lie. So that's what we'll be showcasing today. This ain't really a build. I just want to showcase Harris because I don't know how hard they're gonna nerf the new boss. So if anybody is struggling with that boss, use Descendants like Harris, Serena. Yeah, Harris is good, Serena's good. Haley is also extremely good. Now that they buffed her, she easily went back up to being one of my favorite Descendants. I'm so glad they did that shit, because I was one of them people that for a long time I was complaining. I'm like, bro, so when am I gonna be able to dust my Haley off? And I was finally able to dust my Haley off. She was in the damn trash heap for months. Ever since Purge first came out, that's the last time I used her. She was in the damn garbage heap. So she has been brought back to reality now. I love it. But yeah, using Descendants like those in that new dungeon is pretty damn good. But basically, I built Harris out pretty much how I want her right now. I'm still working on this. This is a work in progress. I'm really trying to make this, I really want to make this viable. I feel like the only gun that's gonna make this build viable is the Hive Master, but I still got a lot of shit to farm for that. I got all the materials, well, the blueprints. I just need the materials, need the mats, and I gotta fully catalyze it anyway, so yeah, this build is still a work in progress. Otherwise, without like a good gun, this build is trash, I ain't gonna lie. This build, however, is peak, not gonna lie. Been having too much fun with this. They always be cooking with Descendants. I have no issue with that at all. So, nibble fingers for cooldown. I've been doing a lot of experimenting, so I just went on ahead. At first I had, what did I have on before this? I had on I had Battle of Stamina on, but I had Battle of Stamina on for the skill duration, but I went on ahead and took that off for more HP, just to make me even more tanky, so I could just sit straight up in front of the bosses and just hammer them in. Like, I ain't gotta really move too much. So yeah, Tox amplification for that Tox skill power, MP conversion, cooldown, veteran tactics, that helps me get my cooldown so I can just spam the hell out of my one tech, for some tech skill power. This is when landing a clash type skill with your first ability. Your first and your second actually are clash. So you're pretty much gonna have this up almost all the damn time down there. It converts a lot of your defense into skill power, and the more defense you stack up, the better that is. Duration for my passives, try to keep my buffs up a lot. Then I got the range, and then I got the power increase on for some more power. Mid-air, no Transcendent mod, because right now she's best used with no Transcendent mod. Still Vanguard, which again, I'm looking for a better roll of this, but this is all I got for right now. It still works pretty damn good. Let's see. Yeah, for the reactor, got skill cooldown, fusion. Took me a while to farm for this joint, but nonetheless, I got it. Had to level it up. I'm rocking the plague set. I was rocking the bravery set. That took my defense up to like 81k. Absurd. But it just wasn't needed. I went on ahead and switched it back to the plague set, so that's what I'm using now. Plague set. Inversion. So I'm looking like I got arcade circulation for the school cooldown, the selective nerve stimulation for the why do I have this on? She doesn't even use MP. The fuck? Why do I have that on? Okay, yeah, interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change superheated plasma. I think I'm gonna go for this. And then, yeah, that sounded right. Yeah, okay. So blade, I'm gonna put I put on blade extension and sword play enhancement. So for my weapons, Secret Garden, this is the one I'm mainly using. Honestly, I'm mainly using these three pretty much all times. I just switch out whenever I want to, honestly. The Hypernova, I'm using this as like almost like a stat stick to help me group the enemies up. I'm still not finished with this. I still got a little bit more work to do catalyzing this. The Secret Garden, this is just a stat stick again, mainly because of pest control. The amount you get more damage using tech skills with pest control. Once again, I don't, this weapon has pretty much always been the stat stick, so I've never really wanted to finish it. The Deus Ex. No, wrong thing. The Deus Ex. That's what I'm looking like for this. Still not finished with this neither. I gotta put another mod in here, but for pretty much for the most part, this slaps in there. This does crazy damage. For whatever reason, because that boss has so many resistances and shit, like when it comes to swords, I think they purposely did that. When it comes to like swords, you do massive amounts of damage to them. So yeah, I like how I said it's not a build guide, but yet I'm making it like a build guide anyways. This is what I'm looking like from my arcade tuning. I went and grabbed all this skill power. I don't really need even more skill power, and I don't need the effect range because I'm gonna be up on the enemies anyways, and I think I got enough. I went with Toxic Chain Catalyst, reduced their resistance to toxic. Then I went down here for Fusion Tech tuning for the tech, for the tech skill power up and the fusion. So that's what that looking like. All right, I think I've been rambling on for a little bit, but that's the build for right now.